Hello viewers around the world, and welcome to a brand new video. This is XP Gaming, and this is, I believe, my second content video. I uploaded a video yesterday, which was just my introduction to what kind of content we'll be doing on this channel, and this is my third video, or second content video, if you may. Today I'll be telling you how to complete all your punch cards, or just really unlock all of them. Sorry for that pause. Now, as we continue on, today I'll be telling you how to not only unlock all of them, but for some of them, how to complete them. Now, some of them, granted, will be really difficult to complete, like this one right here. I believe it is called Streaker, if I can just find it. Well, I can't really find it right now, but Streaker requires you to kill 6 people really quickly, like right after each other. Now, I'm sure you've done this at least once in your life in Fortnite. It requires you, yeah, here it is, on fire, elimination streak echoloads. So what this basically means is that you basically got kill people really right after you've killed someone else. So say you killed someone in Team Rumble or in solos, and then you killed another person right after. Or maybe you eliminated or knocked 3 people and then eliminated final guy. Then you would get 4 kills, but at the same time, because you never really finished them all. You would get 4 kills immediately after each other, and then a bunch of achievements which should show up on your screen. And then the last one would be, I believe, quadruple kill. I've never gotten that. The max I've gotten is 3. So you can see where I'm going with this. Now, I do not believe there's 5 or 6 achievements, but if you kill 6 people, not too long after you've killed the other, you will get this achievement fully done. Now, I don't recommend grinding for that or trying to do that. That's way too hard. And anyways, let's start with what I was saying. Let's begin. So, first off, we're going to be talking about this, and pretty much, yeah, that's about it. Right here. It ends right here. So we're going to talk about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. These 11 punch cards. Now, why, you may ask? Well, it's because the reason we're talking about them at the same time is because they all have the same way to do it. So at first, this may look pretty hard, because first of all, some of these abilities are not in the game anymore, such as I am Groot, faster than light, which requires you to travel meters with silver surface board, and this one, damage absorbed with Groot's bamboo shield. Now, if you're familiar with these items, which were added in the start of the season, you'll know that these are mythic abilities. Now, while they're not in the game anymore, which means you can't do this anymore, the Marvel game modes, this is for all of these, except Galactus Hunkers. I kind of miscounted that, so technically 10. The reason I'm mentioning the Marvel game modes is because when Fortnite started, the season started, we got their first patch, which is 14.10. With it, they added the Marvel game modes. So far, we've seen 3 of these game modes. Marvel Knockout, Marvel Teamwork. Well, it wasn't Marvel Teamwork. I don't remember the name, but there was one that was Marvel Knockout. And let's see, what was the others? Well, okay, I'm going to be honest, I cannot remember at all. But I think you know where I'm going with this. 3 game modes, and they all had Marvel Mythic abilities. You could easily get Marvel Mythic abilities and do these challenges. And I believe they will be returning. Most people unlocked all of these challenges immediately after they started doing it. As you can see, opponent saved with Storm's Whirlwind Blast. I did that in the Marvel game mode. Opponent saved with Venom Smashing Grab. Really, when you think about it, this is really just possible in that game mode. In normal game modes, this is almost impossible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of these. Now, say you weren't playing for some reason during these times, when the Marvel game modes are still here. Do not worry, I do believe they will be coming back. Why? That's just my opinion. It's pretty obvious considering they just came back a few days ago. And, this season is about Marvel. Sorry for that sudden pause once more. Something is happening. But anyways, now that we're done with the Marvel punch cards, we will be moving on to the other punch cards. Let's begin. Here it is. Shared glory. Win a match with a friend. There's nothing really to talk about here except that you have to win a match with a friend. And if you're a really big noob or something, this might be difficult. So if you're a really big noob, I wouldn't try going for the winning punch cards. But if you are like not that good, but you can get victory royales, then I recommend just going. There's going for these. Now there's not much to talk about here. Here it asks you to get in solos, duos, squads, and Team Rumble. I believe that other one is, and the timer I don't know what it means, but what it really means, that's what it seems like it means. And ignore my message. Matches won in different game modes. So what this really means is that in any type of game mode, for now, there are 2 game modes right now. Okay, one shot and close encounters. You can get a victory royale in both of these, and it will count for 2 of them. And then you can get a victory royale in these 4, and there we go. The punch card's done. Basically, you just gotta get a victory royales in different game modes, and yeah, you're done. So there's not much to talk about for that one, but I think you get the point. And we gotta hurry up. This video's taking too long. So anyways, the next one, thriving, top 10 placements, not much to talk about. Please destroy, not much to talk about here. And now nesting. This one might need explaining. Basically, what I recommend doing here is depending on the circle, if the circle in Team Rumble has more metal, brick, or wood, you go to the other materials. For example, if it has a lots of stone, I recommend going to a place in the map, which I will hopefully try to show you. Hold up. Right next to Dirty Docks, right on the left side of it, Dirty Docks, let's try to look at the challenge table. Now, right next to Stark Industries and in between Dirty Docks, so basically, between Stark Industries and Dirty Docks, there's a place with lots of metal. That's where I recommend going for this punch card. And if you do that, basically, the other thing you need to know is just don't build at all. Kill people, get some guns, and just kill people, get mats, and don't build. And if you do that, there you go. That challenge will be easy. That challenge will be easily done, and you will get the nest egg. This is actually the second last punch card I got. It was not easy because I really never focused on it, and I really gotta take care of this mess. But anyways, scourging for grub. Okay, this one is forged items concealed. There's not much to talk about except that I recommend for this one go to Caddy Corner, because Caddy Corner, from my experience, is the best place for consumables or forged items, as it's going to say. So yeah, there's where you should go for that one. This next one is building materials harvested. Now I wouldn't recommend grinding to complete this one, just kind of unlock it. All you really need to do is, well, it's exactly what it says. Just keep getting those mats. Now I'm going to try to skip ahead. We're taking too long for this. So jackpot, supply llama-sters, not much I can talk about there. I'm pretty bad at this one. You're just going to have to hope to get lucky. But I've seen pros have this weird tactic about finding llamas really quickly from like the sky and stuff. So there you have that one. Stocking the armory is something different. You just got armory stocking up. You just got search down boxes. Jackpot is search llamas. Prize loot, rare chests searched. 46 out of 50. There we go. That's rare chests. You're just gonna have to get lucky with that one. If solid gold ever turns, you know what to do. Solid gold has a lot of gold chests. Okay, rare chests, it's really easy to do in solid gold. Wacko drone, Stark drones, chests, pre-falling, there's not much to talk about here. Try to keep up. Search supply drops, eliminate people. I'm gonna skip some of these because they're taking way too long. Now this one might need some explaining. You just have to get an elimination with each of the weapon types. And for anything that requires explosives, any punch card that requires explosives, here's what I think you should do. If you didn't know, stuff like the gauntlets and the Iron Gauntlets, the Dr. Doom Gauntlets, they are actually, if you didn't know, explosives. They count as explosives. The Gatherer gun, which if you kill a Gatherer, you can actually pick it up and use it as a gun. It's actually an explosive. So that's pretty much for that. Let's keep going. There's not much to talk about here. Now fishing. Now I wouldn't recommend trying to get this one. I really don't. If you want to catch all the fish in the fishing book and you want XP, then this one is the one to go for, because you have to complete the fishing book. Now, I've completed my fishing book a long time ago. And that was because I had a competition with my friends who could fish the fishing book. But I don't recommend grinding for it. It's pretty difficult, but if you really want to, then yeah, this is a good way to do it. Now, snags. Because I was doing the competition, I completed both of these. Use fishing spots to get fish, rainbow arsenal. Upgrade weapons. That's pretty simple. Weapons upgraded. That's okay. So this one actually needs explaining. You basically upgrade from common to uncommon to rare to purple to legendary. I think you know where I'm going with this. Basically, you need to upgrade. How do I say this? Now, you don't have to do this in one match. You can do this throughout the whole season. I'm sure you'll be able to do it. Basically, from in any point in time for the season, you have to upgrade a purple weapon to a gold, a rare weapon to a purple, and a green to a blue. And finally, a common to an uncommon, an uncommon to a blue. I think you know where I'm going with this. Now, this one requires you to side grade a weapon. Now, I'm not sure if there's that many weapons left to side grade, but I do believe, now that I can think about it, I can't actually remember weapon side grade. But, let's see. Side grading. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank here. Now, it requires you to side grade, which is harder now because there aren't a whole lot of weapons to side grade anymore. But I'm sure you can find something to side grade. Most likely, probably, I don't know, an SMG or an assault rifle. This next one is on fire. I already told you about that. Versatile. You basically just gotta do damage. Okay, so this one is pretty simple. All you have to do is do damage with a weapon. Basically, do damage with different weapon types in one match, like a bunch of damage with, say, an AR. And then some other point in time, you do it with a sniper. Yeah, you basically have to get a specific amount of damage done with those guns at any point in time, not in one match, and you get the challenge done. You get it done. The legacy to remember. This one. Okay. Now, for this, you might just have to go on Google or something and try to find out what achievements you can get, which they're now called legacies, but back in season 1 they were actually called achievements. And here's one. First appearance on the new map, show a consumable during season 4, Elaine and Pullman with a harvesting tool during season 4, and my friend's probably gonna be mad. I'm not talking to him at all. I'll explain later. So anyways, we're getting really close to the end. These ones don't really require anything. You can just read and you'll get it. Overachiever. And this one, reach out season 100. This one is easy if you do the challenges. Punch cards completed, and that requires you to complete punch cards. Not just unlock, but complete. Weekly challenges completed. Purple power, Deja Blue, which is just to get XP coins. Now, I'll actually be making videos most likely of where to find XP coins. So keep an eye out for that. I might not. There's probably like a 30% chance I will. But I believe there is an app out there and a bunch of videos, not really videos, an app that can actually tell you where the XP cards are. Stark Industries Rifle. Basically, just eliminate a player with this. Tank the bus driver a bunch of times. Eliminate. Now, this one was hard. Eliminate someone with a fire trap. This is like the third last one I did. For this one, you'll never believe what happened. I eliminated a player with a fire trap while it was underwater. Okay, so for this one is hard. I don't recommend like really trying for this if you're not a pro. Killing someone with a trap is always hard for a noob, but with a fire traps aren't really good. I really didn't recommend grinding for this, but I'll just tell you the way I did it. Okay, first of all, there are sometimes AFK players in Team Rumble, or in, or in solo squads, I mean. Basically, you want to find an AFK player and then use the fire trap. Or, as I did, I actually accidentally placed a fire trap underwater, and for some reason this still works and it's hidden. It's really cleverly hidden, and this is actually really useful. It actually tricks a lot of people into doing it. And now we're pushing the last ones, shakedowns, not much to talk about there. Launched off Sentinel Hand, easy. It's in the Sentinel graveyard, behind the ruins. It's really easy. Middle of the map. Wheelman. Meters different with passengers. This one will most likely be done with a friend. Just basically no other way. Just get your friend in a game, or even just play normally. All you need to do is drive a vehicle with your friend in the passenger seat. And this one, the last punch card, the hardest of them all, right here. Now this one, here's what I recommend doing, okay? I recommend, this isn't how I did it, but I do recommend this. Camp one of the choppas, okay? So I most likely recommend camping the Doom's Rain chopper, because you can kind of hide. And basically, if you're camping the chopper, once someone takes it, get in the driver's seat and eliminate a person. Okay, eliminate a person who just took it. Now, this might not seem like a good way, but trust me, this is the best way from what I know. And the other way, the way I did it, is in Team Rumble. Basically, I took Stark Industries' car, and the circle is really close. I drove it to the circle, and someone took it. Like I said before, Stark Industries, I do believe I said this before. If I didn't, I'll say it right now. The Stark Industries car is probably the most famous vehicle. Everyone loves it. It has infinite fuel and stuff. And that's about it. I hope you found this video interesting. I know it's really long, but I hope this was useful. Thank you, and I'll see you later. XP Gaming out.